We're good.
Indeed we are. This, my friends, is Asian Dynamite, a name that I'm not very comfortable saying out loud, but I must. For the good of all mankind.
There's no way to say it that doesn't make you feel like it's some kind of really obscure racial slur.
Yeah. And that doesn't sound especially good either. This much is expected, though. So did everyone catch all that? That's the plot of the game.
Pretty sure it's the name of some lowbrow East Asian porn.
Yep.
If that's all it is, I would be fine with it.
For some reason, the intro of the game is glitched in every emulation, and it causes it to run at super hyperspeed. But I have the actual text here. I recorded the game and slowed it down and went frame by frame. And copy the text. It says, reports have come in that several terrorist attacks have struck numerous Asian countries simultaneously. An embassy was attacked, and during the commotion, the president's daughter, who had been visiting, was apparently kidnapped. The capital city's tower building has occupied by terrorist forces, and a military ship transporting missiles has turned up missing. The terrorists have identified themselves as the Asian Dusk and have demanded a large ransom. So, that's the stakes. It seems very down to earth. Don't watch this. This is spoiling how not down to earth it all is. I, for one, cannot be more excited to be Jennifer Genuine, so that's me.
Well, I will need to go hero of the nation, the American sensation, Bruno Dellinger.
Yep.
Who has more hair than previous games.
Yeah. And we get to choose our mission.
We
are airlifting into the world's largest building. This building is seriously like the Chrysler building on top of another building.
That guy landing on him like that as well, he also doesn't have any shoulders anymore. His spine is just dead.
I turned into Tricky Clown. I'm no longer Jennifer Genuine, as much as I was excited to play as her. I'm playing cards that shoot bullets. This might not be as deadly serious in Tower as you have been led to believe by the intro. King Khan.
Okay, so I'm an incredibly flamboyant Hulk Hogan now?
Looks like it.
And now I'm the Iron Chef?
And
Blue Lee. Oh god.
And to think this character is based off of Bruce Willis, and they skipped the Bruce part. I don't really know what to expect from this game besides madness.
So for some reason I can't actually walk anywhere, I just seem to jump.
Oh yeah. That's a thing. Don't worry about that. I'm the mandala. Which, again, cultural appropriation. Oh, now I'm Bloody Shears.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, can you let me know which character you are? Because we are just switching, like... I am confused and scared.
Yep. Now you're about to be much more severely injured by what's going on psychically. The people throwing pies at us are offensive stereotypes, so brace yourself, everyone.
I mean, I don't think we've seen any non-offensive stereotypes thus far.
True. But yeah, sometimes this game turns into Dragon Slayer. Because why wouldn't it? Do not use a sword very well. There's a fish that you could kill someone with.
Oh. Spinebuster.
I love the sound effects.
The fish isn't that ugly.
Yeah, bad tasting fish. Why does he keep grabbing me? There.
Stop, she's already dead.
You would think. She seems to already be back on her feet. Okay, here we would rather not go, but have to go anyway. It's the bad girls.
Really hope this isn't where Suda51 got the inspiration for the character, because that would be kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up regardless. We'll just get them off screen as fast as possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make like so many donations to groups after this. Like, I am the worst ally.
Yep. You can only be blamed so much for the game doing this to everybody.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we should probably at this point explain what this game is. This is a remake of Dynamite Cop. And Dynamite Cop is a sequel to Die Hard Arcade, an arcade adaptation of the Die Hard story.
In the absolute loosest way possible.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's an adaptation of Die Hard in the same way that Titanic 2 is an adaptation of the Hindenburg disaster.
Yeah. Fortunately, all the rest of the cutscenes don't go at hyperspeed, just the opening cutscene, so I don't have to transcribe any of these.
8 years old and already the world's best super spy.
Yep. Banana kegs. Full of bananas so you can throw at your enemies.
Bananas, not actually health restoring in this game.
Yep, they are weapons. I have no idea what other offensive shit is going to end up in this game, so sorry in advance. I saw as far as the bad girls and I gave up, but
Yeah.
We're going to see the rest, for better or worse.
I get the impression this game was not taken particularly seriously.
No. Despite the intro and the president's daughter. President of what? Hell if I know, but the president of Asia's daughter.
Oh. No.
Damn. Some of these are very, very funny if you succeed in the QuickTime event.
I remember the ones in the original Die Hard arcade usually being funnier if you fucked up.
Interesting. I mean, we're probably going to fuck up most of them, so no real choice in the matter.
Yeah, I have no idea what my controls are at any given moment.
Yeah, there's only 3 buttons, but somehow it still manages to be confusing.
Would not be surprised if some of the AM2 folks that worked on Virtua Fighter were involved with this.
Possible.
It famously uses a 3-button system as well.
This Mandala character sucks. Oh, you can do like Kama Sutra poses as grab attacks. That's appropriate. Okay, now we get to play as the character I actually like. And Bruno Dellinger literally was Bruce Willis in Die Hard Arcade.
Yep. In other appearances, in this one he looks more like Chris Redfield from Resident Evil 5.
Yeah.
But in any other game that he's been in, like the Project Cross Zone series, he is basically Bruce Willis with the serial numbers filed off.
Yeah, he looks exactly like Bruce Willis most other appearances.
It's one of those things where you're like, how did you not get sued?
I don't know what we were supposed to do there. We were taking a quiz.
Yeah, one of the buttons corresponded to the color.
Huh. Is that like an actual arcade cabinet quiz?
Probably.
Because we are not playing on an actual arcade cabinet. It's hard to play those multiplayer.
I'm using a wired 360 controller. My jump button is Y, punch is X, and kick is A.
Wow.
Like, that no one in the history of mankind would ever think of having a setup like that, and yet that's what I've got.
My controls make a little more sense. Mine are the bottom three face buttons.
At least there's no collision, like friendly fire in this.
Oh, yeah. So all the combat is done in these tiny little arenas. And if there was friendly fire, we would be virtually impossible to avoid one another. I turned back to Jennifer Genuine.
Who sounds like she should be related to Travis Touchdown.
Yeah, really. It really is a great name.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely no complaints here. I do like that as a name.
Yep. Bruno Delinger is clearly supposed to be Bruno Derringer.
Yeah.
Dynamite Cop had two completely different characters that you could play as. Jennifer Genuine and the other female character that I don't know the name of. Overwrote those characters. I think one of them was a guy,
additional girl.
Yeah. One of the other ones was a dude. So you could have played as two dudes, but now you have to play one girl and Bruno. Or two girls.
Two girls, one Bruno.
It's true. Oh, I hit punch. Killed us all.
Right that time. Great, now I don't have any feet.
Yep, I got both of our feet chopped off. It looks like a soy sauce bottle, but it's called soda.
It's like the quick time events in Resident Evil 5, if you're playing them in multiplayer. If one person fucks them up, then both of you fail. Is that a Jamaican Hulk Hogan? I don't even know anymore. And frankly, I'm afraid to ask.
The animations are pretty fantastic. This guy went from a prone position to rolling, all in one move. Oh, pelvic thrusting. That's defeating me. I'm gonna have to, like, pick the other character and splice in afterwards all of her costumes. Because some of them are also pretty funny. Looks like there's some fireworks on the table there.
Yeah, it looks like firecrackers or something. I don't know if they
Firecrackers indeed. Oh shit.
Because I was throwing them and they were going straight through him to the other side of the wall, or the other side of the room.
They've got some friendly fire, so.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I grabbed my suitcases in the wrong order.
That's Jesse the Brain Ventura these days.
Here's this guy's health bar. Oh, it's gone. He's dead.
Yeah.
Let's steal his Mandragora root or something.
So I was gonna say soul.
Maybe that's what that stick is supposed to be.
Guys, Joe versus the volcano all over again. Do?
They didn't get their ransom. They just started blowing up buildings.
Did we do a bad?
Maybe. Oh, I really wanted the fish tank to shatter. It is kind of funny to do all these attacks with no animation whatsoever.
Yeah, I was waiting for this guy to just do something, and it took him like 10 minutes just to climb out of the ladder hole or whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah. Another costume for you. I don't know which one that is for you.
No, you don't. There we go.
Are all these people working for the terrorist organization?
I think we're at this point we're just beating up innocent bystanders.
It seems that way. That or Asian Dusk is the most eclectic terrorist organization of all time.
It's reminding me a bit of Kung Fu Hustle, if you've ever seen that.
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah. Where the Axe Gang just randomly has, like, musicians and butchers as part of their gang.
Yeah, it is very Kung Fu Hustle. Which is good. I think they were making a Kung Fu Hustle 2 or something.
Yeah, it just got announced a couple of months back.
Wow. Took them long
This one
enough.
came out, what, 2002 or so? So, yeah, 20 years since the last one.
Yep. It would have been at least 2004, because I worked at a movie theater when that came out. But thereabouts.
Early 2000s, at least.
Yep.
I remember a friend of mine at the time got a bootleg copy of it from China. And we sat and watched it. And I was the only person who was aware of it because, you know, I'm the guy with the weird taste in movies. And everyone else was just sitting there bemused, like, what the fuck are we watching? And I'm like, this is art.
Truly.
That's just like, if you think this is weird, let me show you the happiness of the Katakuris or something. Your faces will explode.
Hey, we got that one.
I keep having to remind myself this only works in the actual D-pad as opposed to the analog stick.
Yeah. So when I pick up a weapon, it turns my cards into different things. So now my cards are roses that also shoot bullets.
Because why the hell not?
Yeah, at this point, if you're invested, you expect everything to shoot bullets. I don't even know what I'm holding now, but it's rapid fire.
Look like sparklers or something.
Maybe. That's what I expected.
I'm dead.
Yep, you killed yourself by throwing a nuclear oxygen canister against the wall right in front of you.
It's not how I remember the ending of Jaws going.
Oh shit. He shot my costume off. All the different costumes do have dramatically different animations though, which is kind of neat. And this thing is obviously part of a terrorist organization. Why wouldn't it be?
And now we are fighting the embodiment of our cultural heritage, and I'm covered in snakes.
Let's grab this thing.
I don't know if I'm doing any damage with this.
Yeah, me neither. There. I don't think I'm using this excavator properly. I may not be trained.
Doesn't
Incorrect
help that it
operation.
slows you down to a crawl as well.
Correct, yeah. This is apparently called a curio. This harpoon gun.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what the curio was, because it looked like a flintlock.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I'm supposed to be hitting with this guy. I think his arms are the weak spot. Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, yeah, one of them's busted. They're
Yeah,
both
I
getting
just knocked the
busted.
shoulder pads off one.
And I transformed. It is more than a bit unclear what is even going on right now. This boss is too big
Yeah.
for this game's engine.
I mean, I would have thought the cracked torso was an obvious point of attack, but... Oh, now it is.
Yeah. We appear to
Or
have made it
was.
vulnerable, yeah. Okay, it died. Finally.
Was filled with bad spirits. And was made of hollow clay.
Yep. That was terrorist clay, I'll have you know. Yep.
Also, is it me or does Bruno kind of look like one of the Backstreet Boys in this game?
I got one of the things from the bottom of the sewer there.
Yeah, I was trying to time my movement so I could maybe try and pick them up, but
Yeah. Seemed like we both got it several times there, but I only got one thing.
yeah.
Oh, big fish, of course, doesn't restore your health. Unless you eat it. Like that. Oh no, I choked on it.
Give me a sec, I'll come over and give you a Heimlich.
Yeah, for some reason the baked fish, if you try to eat it, it just makes you sick.
Maybe he's been sitting out in the sun for a while.
I guess. Our score is called Deca Score, referring to the Asian title of this game, which is Dynamite Deca EX.
Yep.
Or Dynamite Detective, because we are doing good detective work. Trust me.
I mean, we did most of our detective work in the lead up to it.
In that cutscene that played by 500% speed?
Yeah. I'll be honest, I didn't know if that was deliberately... No!
You're right, failure is sometimes funnier.
Yeah, I genuinely didn't know if it was deliberately going too fast to be read, or if that was a emulation glitch, because with this game, who even knows?
Yeah, I mean, it legitimately might be intentional, because that's the only cutscene that does that in the entire game, and it does it on every version I've ever seen.
Okay, who remembers Dead Rising?
Surely nobody.
It's a game with no lasting appeal that everyone hated.
Yep. One of the greatest commercial failures of all time. Slightly below its predecessor, Shadow of Rome.
Shadow of Rome is the only good game that has ever existed, and you know it.
It's true. That's why it spawned such a successful series.
Okay. Not sure how I arrested him, but I'll take it.
That works. That actually is good detective work.
Now I'm going to execute this guy with gunshots to the head.
Yep. Yeah, I don't mind games where you play as a cop when it's this ridiculous and nonsensical.
ACAB doesn't count when it comes to Bruno Dellinger.
It's true.
If only because he's basically a terrorist himself. Dead Rising, was that the one with the ice planet and the bug monsters? No, that was Commando. You might know it, its more popular sequel, Blaster Master.
Blaster Master games have been, like, rebooted twice in the last, like, 10 years.
I was actually playing Blaster Master Zero the other day, the remake/reboot. I don't know how I feel about it, because it is so much like the NES games, to the point where I'm like, well, I might as well just go and play the NES games. Also, are you not playing anymore?
You're the one who died.
No, I've been playing this whole time.
What? But I'm Bloody Shears. I've always been Bloody Shears.
I am playing my own game here. I don't know what happened.
Fascinating. We appear to have disconnected. Desynchronized our game somehow.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. We will try and finish this chapter, and then we can just skip to the next chapter afterwards.
Someone else has joined in, playing as Caroline?
Well, that's on my screen as well. I assume that's an AI Caroline?
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Well, this game was already inexplicable nonsense, so anything that happens, you just deal with it. But there's Caroline. She's going to show off her own costumes. Yeah.
Oh man, the game is really badly lagging for me now.
Nice. Yeah, we'll reset this soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is slowing down like hell right now. I don't know how far we are from the end of this chapter, but if lag's gonna be this bad, maybe we'll just reset and start chapter 2 immediately.
Yeah, might be an idea. Yeah, I've just quit. It was becoming unplayable for me there.
Wasn't as bad on my end, but it was still nonsense.
No, it was going about nonsense. 3 frames per second for me there.
Fire when ready.
Oh, right, sorry. Sorry, I got distracted there.
Okay, give us a second. Uh-oh. That's probably fine. What a pleasant little intro. There we go. Ready for action. Careful. I think we're on chapter 2.
Yeah. It seemed like that was the last boss of that chapter anyway.
Maybe. Chapter 1, the terrorists win. What can you do?
Beat up construction workers, apparently.
Yep. Completely unrelated story, as far as I can tell. Love these sound effects. Tokyo drink. Delicious. Thought that was going to be QTE for sure.
Yeah. Thought it was going to be kicking him off the building or falling off or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not sure why that happened, but fair enough.
Didn't actually take any health off, funnily enough.
Yeah. Sometimes they do that in these beat-em-ups. They enable friendly fire, then make it, like, not do anything. Besides stun ya. They're all good and dead. Success!
That's what I was expecting. Maybe with fewer noodles.
Take that, noodle guy.
Take, you can enjoy a delicious lunch.
That'll teach you to eat noodles at work.
His crime was enjoying a succulent Chinese meal.
Yep. Nuked us all again. This time it didn't deal any...
somehow.
Yeah, no friendly fire that time. The enemies seem to die quite a bit faster here in this mission.
Be nice if we could see their health bars, but it seems to be optional.
Yeah. You can
Like
see
only
boss
thing
health
for
bars and that's
bosses.
it. Yeah. Really thought that hook was coming for us. But you, leave Bruce Willis alone. Hasn't he been through enough?
Have you seen these movies lately? Actually, that's not fair. He has been trying to make as much money as he can because his career is basically over.
Yep.
Which I can kind of respect.
Yeah. More like his handlers basically forcing him into roles.
Yeah. Well, he's saying that he's entirely happy to do anything that gets put in front of him as long as he's not out of pocket. Can't help but feel it's a little more cynical than that, but I'm suspicious of everyone and everything.
Rarely can you assume the best. You lost the president's daughter again? This guy sucks at being a terrorist.
Somehow she Spider-Maned her way to the outside of the building.
Yep. She's very good at being a hostage. That's
Why
if
did
she escapes.
the terrorists?
Yeah, seriously.
Like, one of the whole things about Bruno is that he's supposed to be, like, responsible for several $1 billion worth of collateral damage. That's how we got the name Dynamite Cop, because he blows everything up.
That makes sense, at least. Blazing through these rooms. Now for QTE. We're getting better at these. By we, I mean me, because I screwed up all the ones on the first mission.
It seems like as long as one of us gets it, we're safe.
Now, I'm pretty sure I screwed him up for both of us last time.
Yeah, I've been getting them right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've nailed
At least
every
the-
single one so far.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Come over here, let me use your granny as a whip.
You stole a guy. Weaponized human. Oh, for some reason this fiddle is also a bow and arrow. I mean, it's got strings.
Oh, it's a teapot I'm using.
I converted a water cooler into dye.
Mrs. Ginseng is going to need some new teeth. I think her teeth is going to be the least of her worries. She's going to need an entire skeletal structure. Oh, here we go.
Oh, she was going for like a football tackle. Or maybe a sumo tackle. Who's that guy in the closet?
Hey, if he wants to stay there, that's his business.
True, but... He was butlering with, like, his back bent over, wrapped around himself.
Whatever he's into, you know. Nope, not kink shaming.
I have a tickle grab attack.
Possibly kink asking why.
Kink fusion, we'll call it.
Kink, I'm not disappointed, I'm just confused.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Do math very quickly.
Dude, I can't even do math normally.
Yeah, seriously. I tried to open up the calculator app on my phone.
I just saw numbers and started crying.
Yep. Oh,
I
wish I hadn't broken that combo.
I just wish I knew how I could do the tail whip attack on command, because holy shit, that is lunacy.
Yep. Oh, it's a massage parlor. Anyone have 10,000 yen? Doesn't matter, our masseuse is dead. You'd almost think there'd be a QTE between every single level section.
I'm kind of surprised there isn't, because that's almost what the original Die Hard arcade was like.
Yeah.
Like, after every combat challenge, there would be, like, okay, now you need to do a jump kick to avoid the guy that's doing a thing.
These are baby monsters. Oh, he hit me in the face with a fiddle.
My apologies. Did I just call him an arsehole?
Quite possibly.
I genuinely don't know if he said asshole or arsehole.
Throwing fake cake at him. I'm gonna eat the fake cake. Of course I choke on it.
When you throw it away there, it's like, no, bad cake.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah, I biffed that one.
We slid an extra 2 inches and therefore did not get our legs crushed.
I still have my feet.
Oh, the big thing. The bamboo shoot. Nothing pandas hate more than bamboo.
Something, something, eat shoots and leaves.
So this is clearly a reskin
Yeah.
of the fight we did against the soldier guy.
It says costume actor by his name, so... And
oh, it is the soldier guy.
Up his back.
Let's get this costume off him. As much as that would ruin the magic. It's too much of a threat in his current form.
So now I also have to go make a donation to Anthracon.
Yep. I don't make the rules. Tire, spelled the British way. It explodes, of course. Why wouldn't it?
That's just the air conditioner. He is pregnant with explosion babies.
Oh, he died in his fursuit. We should all be so lucky.
I was gonna say, isn't that the dream?
Yep. Just like that CSI episode.
Oh, God.
Hate that
It's the
episode.
first time I ever heard Goldfrapp, so I guess there's something to be grateful for there.
There's a silver lining in all things.
Mm. Again with the bombs.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think that every mission is identical, and they just reskin them all.
Yeah,
But the reskins are very interesting.
At this point, I'm genuinely just like, are we even doing anything? It's like people are LARPing an acid trip. That would explain why we are beating up completely random bystanders half the time.
True. I want this hatchet. Oh, I beat his briefcase out. He stole my hatchet!
There, you can have it back now.
Well, I can't because the sword won't leave my hands. There we go. I've been desorted. I can't grab the hatchet because I have claws. I can hold the sword for some reason. No hatchets, though.
But what is a sword but a really long claw?
It's true. Mods change my epitaph. Oh, wow.
See, what the hell was that?
She has a Windex machine gun that fires across the entire arena.
Oh, Jesus.
Humans are the virus, according to eco-fascists, and these people are eco-fascists, I'm gonna guess. Because they're trying to disinfect us. Lethally.
I don't know, most of the eco-fascists I've encountered generally don't look like elderly cleaning ladies. Maybe that's a me thing, I don't know.
Hanging out in the wrong eco-fascist clubs.
Oh yeah, with eco-fascist Bill and eco-fascist Steve. You know, the whole gang.
Look at this bicycle. They didn't put transparency on the wheels. They're all a solid piece.
Suddenly the game's turned into Yakuza. Freelance dentistry.
So the thing about this game is, it is a remake of Dynamite Deca, the second game in the series. But it's like exactly the same game with all the graphics changed. And it seems like each mission is also exactly the same game with all the graphics changed. Which is a tremendous amount of work.
But that was a view I was not expecting.
Yeah, they made some sexy mummy ass. Don't worry about that.
I wouldn't say I'm worried, possibly concerned. Not sure if that's going to awaken anything in me, but, you know, we'll see.
Bloody Shears is going to be the new hentai queen for a while. Just going to be the new Lady Dimitrescu, is it?
Lady Dimitrescu, yeah.
Yeah. Just a kink character on the grounds that she can murder you effortlessly.
I mean, it's the dream.
Yep.
I remember playing it and being like the first major area of the game, once you get past the intro, is the Dimitrescu castle. And you need to kill her and her 3 daughters. And playing it, I was like, I am murdering hot goth women, and I feel like I'm committing some kind of unspeakable taboo.
Yep.
I do not feel good about me as a person right now.
They make you cross the Rubicon in that game. They want Ethan.
Rubicon. I was nuking it from orbit.
They want Ethan to be as unlikable as possible.
I was committing war crimes on the Rubicon.
Unfortunately, cultural heritage hasn't changed. He's the guy who needed to change the most, because he sucked the first time around.
Yeah. It does. It seems like it's basically, rather than actual chapters, it's probably just difficulties.
Maybe, but this is easier than the first one. I feel like we're getting through this one faster, but maybe we're just better at the game. Who knows?
Also, it seems that you can do more damage if you stand on the tables and punch his arms.
That's worth a shot.
but with this game, who even knows?
Seriously. Dodging the shockwaves is such a pain, because it covers the entire arena. There's gotta be some reason he wants us off the tables. Shoot him in the gut. It worked. I feel like the ability to be killed by a sexy lady was also the main appeal of Bayonetta. And possibly Blood Rain.
Definitely Blood Rain.
Yeah.
Bayonetta, I think it's just Kamiya, Hideaki Kamiya is like, what kind of fetishes do I want to indulge today? All of them.
I mean, Blood Rain actually makes sex moaning noises while she's murdering you, so...
Yeah, don't forget Sexy Busty Nazis, which was... that was a difficult one for me when I was younger.
You think we made it past the point where we disconnected last time, so...
Yep, seems like.
Peeking your head out there.
Yeah, those guys do not want to come out at all, and it's really annoying.
Yep. Still willing to punch his toes. Oh, I was gonna body slam him.
Sorry.
I've interrupted plenty of your body slams, so... There you go.
He wants to taste the curb.
Yep. Just feeding everybody the dirt.
It's like how these slams are either ridiculously over the top or hilariously violent.
Yep.
I would not be remotely surprised to find out there's a curb stomping animation in here.
Quite possible. Don't know who this is. They'll be dead soon. This looks like an unexploded ordnance that we probably shouldn't touch. Turns out touching it was not good. I still haven't figured out how to, like, grab people.
Seems like you just need to walk into them like a classic beat 'em up.
Oh, weird. Yeah, that worked.
There's no actual grab button, which is surprising.
Yeah, I guess my attacks have all been, like, knocking people away,
Yeah.
thereby preventing me from grabbing them. I feel like there should be team grab moves.
Yeah, there probably is. I know the earlier games in the series had ridiculously long move lists.
Mm-hmm.
Because they just basically ported half of the move list from Virtua Fighter over.
Soldiers, eh?
Army Mans. Beer.
Go.
Which, of course, we don't drink.
With the various Kama Sutra moves. Hilarious. That's more like it. Apparently I picked up a dog's bone recently. To what effect, I have no idea.
Yeah, I feel like there's like hidden items.
Yeah.
Because there was before we got disconnected, I picked up like 2 items that were sticking around in the bottom of the ammo bar.
Huh.
One of them looked like one of the life blocks from Golden Axe, of all things.
Been a while since we had a QT. Let's see if we got one here.
Whatcha?
Yeah, I think it's whoever does the input first determines whether you'll succeed.
As long as it doesn't ask us any more questions, I think I've more or less got the hang of the correct inputs.
Yeah.
Scary base.
Glad I figured out grabs. There's the tickle move.
Oh, okay. I had Circus Club and then picked up the fiddle, and it kept the club in reserve.
Oh, nice.
When I ran out of ammo, it brought it out. Not sure if that actually means anything, but it's interesting.
Yeah, I imagine the mechanics are deeper than they need to be, considering you can just win this game by hammering the X button endlessly.
Yeah. I mean, half the games that we do in these tend to be like under the hood, there's some really insanely deep mechanics.
Yep.
And we just mash the X button.
Yep. Suplex.
Break this old man.
Yeah, like this guy is among the most harmless enemies we've ever faced, but he is taking a brutal beating. Looks like you have different grab attacks if you grab them from behind.
Yep. Also, if I press punch or kick.
Yep.
Doesn't look like I have any kind of jumping grabs, unfortunately.
Oh, wow. The guy we saved is trying to attack us.
Your captain is long dead.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is exactly where we left off.
Yep.
Before we disconnected.
So yeah, it's probably just the same game, but remixed.
Yep. Like that quote was exactly the same. Stupid fools, your captain is long dead.
Yep, Missile Lee.
Prepare to die, Missile Lee.
No relation to Stagger Lee, unfortunately.
Yep. Or Rock Lee.
At least one would hope.
Possible relation to Blue Lee, which is one of your transformations. There he is.
Watcha.
It's the president's daughter. Not going to be a good hostage if you do that.
So there you are. I've been expecting you. I have changed my body to destroy you.
Okay. He was a robot all along.
Transformation.
You'd think they would want to milk the transformation, but no. Yeah, throw him off. If only you could.
Game over. We won.
He does do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And teleports.
Okay. Also, I don't know how I was able to grab him before, because that was suicide.
Oh Oh, you did knock him out of the teleport, at least. Yep, he teleported 4 inches away.
He's like an old pervert Yoshimitsu.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Got me.
So unless I'm missing something, it doesn't look like there's any dash attacks.
Nope. No, I didn't even realize there was a dash till just now, so... Give me that katana. Hongo Steel. Even though this guy is much harder than everything else we've seen, I still only lost like 2 lives to him. So overall, this game's pretty easy. This game would have gotten like $1 from me to beat the whole thing.
Yeah.
And down. That's got to be the final boss.
Now beat up the president's daughter.
You stupid fool. I was the Asian Dusk all along.
And remind me, causing damage to nuclear weapons, that's a good thing, right?
It can be. He made cultural heritage attack a missile, thereby blowing up the world. But we survived. And that's the story of Asian Dynamite. The conclusive statement in the Dynamite Deca series.
But don't worry, for more of Bruno Dellinger's further adventures, play Project Cross Zone.
Yeah.
He becomes best friends with Frank West, and the pair of them are just like, yeah, this stuff doesn't surprise me anymore either.
Yeah, the characters they choose for Project Cross Zone, baffling.
It's the weirdest deep cuts, but they're also some of the most fun ones.
There's a character from Zombie Nightmare in there. If you have an obscure favorite, it appears in that game for some reason.
Yep. What's that? Characters from God Eater, Zombie Revenge,
Yeah.
Sakura Wars, Ken and Ryu from Street Fighter.
So I'm gonna real quick check out the 3rd mission and show off this character's transformations now, just so that I don't have to edit them in later.
Yeah.
Laziness to the rescue. But we don't need to see another playthrough of this game.
Yeah.
As much as it will be entirely new assets.
And we've basically done 2 already.
Yep. We start out in a scuba gear suit. That's interesting, at least. I assume we're gonna change out of this soon? How about now?
Oh, cool.
Jiangxi.
I was going to say she's not hopping forwards, but that's only because she had a weapon.
Yep.
Beat me to it.
Now she hops.
I mean, now I want to watch Mr. Vampire again. I haven't seen that film in years.
There we go. Hikuhime.
Which is just basically Caroline with what kind of outfit is that? It's not quite a shrine maiden.
Yeah. I don't know the name of it, but we recognize it.
Yeah. We've all seen enough games and anime. Actually, I think she's probably meant to be one of the characters from Virtua Fighter 3. A character called Aoi. who wears an outfit exactly like that, same colors and everything.
That would make sense. Referencing themselves.
Probably a shout out to her.
Devs love doing that.
Yep. Anything that gives them an excuse to pat themselves in the back, really.
Oh, that was the red suitcase that I had before. Back into it. Do our grabs. I guess I'm only missing the gray suitcase so far, I think. Let's try this one. Nope, that's Kiku.
Nope,
There's the Craig. Gunmaster!
He pulls out her strap to lay a buster down. So that looks like you landed on it ribs first, and that has to hurt.
Yep. Well, now I really am a Dynamite Cop.
Well, because it looked like you were about to execute him with a gunshot to the head?
Precisely. Oh, make him beg for his life. Pistol whip him and then hurl him like a rag doll.
And whip him like a towel.
Yep. I do like the glasses. But there we go. That's Asian Dynamite. Maybe I'll check out the grabs for these other costumes real quick since I got them. Okay, we spin him around. That's great. Make him dizzy. That is the biggest gun in the game.
Feels like that would make more sense if you were a mummy of some kind.
Yeah. Which the other character is. Jennifer Genuine becomes a mummy. And Gunmaster is useless to me. It's good for counteracting this giant gun.
Yeah, it looks like a Barrett sniper rifle of some kind.
Yeah. No way I'm gonna get to grab either of these people while they throw their little tantrums. So there we go. Asian Dynamite. Complete nonsense. Thanks for watching.
At some point, we'll actually play a normal game.
That seems unlikely. Every time we try, Fightcade breaks.